Hello, I am Tabasco, and this is my attempt to take this ship designed by Chip to Minmus and afterwards hopefully back to Kerbin. I made some really small changes to the design. I put small hardpoints between the landing gears and the wings, and also attached a few more RCS thrusters, but really that's the only thing I changed. And now let's see how it goes. Let's greet our three Carbonauts: Jorald, Hergard and Neilin Kerman. Let's hope they survive this adventure. Throttle set to full, SAS is on, let's get going. The first stage should get the plane up as high as 30,000 meters with a vertical velocity of at least 700 meters per second, which is quite nice for the liftoff stage. So it's about time to get rid of the first stage and fire the second stage. And here we go. So now I start to lean towards the horizon to build up some horizontal speed, and at the same time I try to build in some inclination of my orbit. Hopefully this will match the inclination of Minmus's orbit. I think it's time to kill the engines for a few seconds, and I fast forward time to get to my Perry key, and there I will continue burning. This way it's more fuel efficient, I think. We need to build up a speed of 2100 meters per second, so we are almost there. I will take a top-down look and check how my orbit looks like. And here we go. Engines killed. We have still a lot of fuel left. We have an almost circular orbit with a nice inclination. I will just cross-check it quickly whether it matches Minmus's orbit. Actually, it's not that bad for the first try. Not bad at all. Okay, so now I check where Minmus is at the moment. Yep, and cross-check it with my current craft. So we will have to wait for half a revolution. I fast forward time. Sorry for the lot of debris flying around. I know it does not make things easy to look at. So Minmus should be on the horizon. I think I can see it already. It's here somewhere, it's just a few pixels. Anyhow, I just turn towards it and start to burn the engines. I think my orbit is quite good for now, so I will just extend it. I won't burn towards the east, rather my current direction, a prograde burn. Also I will check it, how it performs, so let's wait for it. So here we are, just killing the engines. So I overshot a little bit, and if we look at it from here, we can see that my orbit is way off. So I will have to fix that. But before I start to make changes to my orbit, I will fast forward time and wait till some of my velocity wears off, because that way fixing my orbit will use up less fuel. I think now it's time to try and fix my orbit. Here we go. I think a short engine burst should be more than enough. As you can see, my apoapsis is already nearing the trajectory of Minmus. We are already on an intercept course, but I will try to get my periapsis even closer. I think this is as good as it can get. Sorry for my terrible English and terrible pronunciation. So here we go. Again, I fast forward time a bit. Here I am in the sphere of influence of Minmus, but still on an escape trajectory. So what I do now is kill off my velocity and let Minmus's gravity catch me. I think this will take a fairly long burn. My speed has to be, I guess, as low as maybe 70 meters per second. So let's take a look at our orbit. What I'm trying to do is to land in a methane lake, because there are really flat, nice landing spots. So I'll wait till I get close to my periapsis, and now I try to kill my velocity and try to adjust my orbit to land at one of those smaller lakes. Try not to overburn. So I try to head a bit towards the north. Just to make sure I pass above that lake. Yep, so far so good. Now I just continue to kill my velocity, which should go very easy and fast. Here we go, landing spot at that nice sunny lake. We might have to make some adjustments still, but I think it's good enough for so far. So I will just fast forward time till I get closer. So let's burn the engines and slow down. So here we are in a controlled descent. What I'm going to do is to descend as low as a few thousand meters, or maybe even a few hundred meters, and then when I'm just above the ground, I will try and transition the craft into a horizontal state and try to put it down with the use of the RCS thrusters nice and slow. I even lower the landing gears now, so I don't have to do it later on when things are happening really fast. I'm getting a bit nervous right now. Going in a bit fast, so on increase throttle a bit. This is getting really interesting right now. I turn on the RCS thrusters and have to keep an eye on my vertical speed. Try to kill my rotation. Here we are. Actually, I like to face after a transition towards the lake, so my takeoff can be safe enough. So that's the right way to face. Okay, I'm starting to panic. That's the worst thing to do. Landing gears are down. So when I'm a few meters above the ground, I will transition the plane into a complete horizontal state, and at the same time I will help with RCS thrusters to slow down the descent even more, and also kill the main engine to avoid building up horizontal speed whilst the transition is going. Okay, here we are. RCS is on. Trying to get a bit lower. Here we are, transitioning. Killing main engine. Whoopsie. Well, not my best landing. And again the and the SAS broke off. Yeah, well, that's quite frustrating because now I have to do all my return trip manually, but yeah, I succeeded before, so I'm quite sure I will succeed again. Anyhow, we are safe and sound on the surface of Minmus, and time to go back. I will just quickly check my position related to Kerbin, because I have to do everything manually. Luckily we are facing towards Kerbin, so this should be quite straightforward. Anyhow, what I'm going to do is to start to burn the main engines, start rolling, not trolling, but rather rolling, and using the RCS thrusters to take off and raise the craft to a vertical movement. Let's see how it goes. Again, I have to do everything manually. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, where is my game? Where is my game?